Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of crossover number 13. This is the ongoing book from Image Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team, and then I'll give you a little bit of what's going on. So this is written by Donny Cates with art by Geoff Shaw, D. Cunniffe on colors, and John J. Hill on letters and design, with story edits by Mark Waid, which I would think they would really need an editor that knows the comic book lore. If you're not aware of this book, if you have been reading, if this is your first run into crossover, first of all, go back and check out issue 1 from the beginning. But the premise is this: in this world, all these comic properties just kind of came to life in the real world, and now they are isolated into this like bubble. We meet the main character who we've been following. We call her Ellie, and they have a mission to bring this little girl that they find who is a comic back to her family or her world. But then things get really complicated. The government gets involved because, of course, the government gets involved. And there's also people that hate these comic people that are around. So that's another obstacle. So much has happened. Comic creators are being killed in the book. And in this issue, this is no different. So if you haven't been keeping up with the story, I guess a little bit of spoilers, but this is some of the preview art that we had. This issue kicks off with Donny Cates being stabbed. Like, he is in there just bleeding out, and we don't know what's going to happen. So, this is a really interesting book in the premise because you get to see Donny Cates as both the author that is writing this book, but also this character that is the author or that's writing this book. Very meta concept. I really think Geoff Shaw. I would love to be drawn by Geoff Shaw. He can make me look as cool. So yeah, this is really really fun. And some more stuff here. You can see Shaw has a very distinct style, specifically when it comes to anything that comes from the comic book world. They have the little dots, the little comic dots. I forget what they're called, but I think Shaw and Cunniffe on colors just really team up very well to demonstrate what things are from the comic world, what things are from our world. And then you can see, just look at all these. There's just, what do you call them? Easter eggs on every page. Every surface of this book has Easter eggs. Let me show you this big spread, and this will be the last thing we have for a preview. If you followed Cates' work, you'll see a lot of things from his previous work, but also characters from other books from Image, and just a bunch of things from all kinds of comics. We see characters from Bendis' Powers. We see the Sword Valifax from Donny's God Country. We have Negan as an enemy in this book from The Walking Dead, and then so much more that you probably missed already from the first few issues. I really recommend you go check this out from the beginning. I think it's a really fun book. It's a really interesting premise, and it just, every time that they mention a new creator that somebody's book I read, there's even an issue written by Chip Zdarsky, like in the middle, in between the arcs. So yeah, any comic book character that it's like a self, like a self creator, creator owned a work, you'll probably see here. You can see Madman, Albert's character that's on the cover, in the little magazine corner, and some of other Donny's characters from the paybacks. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Really looking forward to this. I'm gonna read the synopsis now because it doesn't really make sense. It's just kind of a message from Donny Cates. So it just says, "This is it, the end of the line, the grand finale. Everything your entire life has led you to this moment, so that you may watch in horror and as the world of crossover comes crashing down in a metatextual waterfall of blood and ink." And oh wait, no, that's the solicit for the final issue. What issue is this? Number 13? Oh, yeah, this one's rad too. I'm in this one. Signed, Donny Cates. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff you're getting with a book like Crossover. Highly recommended. I can't wait for this all to be done. I think it'll be really fun going back to reread from the beginning. So yeah, very excited for that. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff. Stay and come back. We are going to do some lives pretty soon. One of them will be about Moon Knight. Also, we'll be celebrating the life of Neil Adams, who unfortunately recently passed away. And of course, we'll be talking about Multiverse of Madness. Also, we have a spoiler-free review for that in the channel. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. So yeah, we just do all that kind of fun stuff. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.